We were literally fighting over the snowblower. I was like, no, I want to do it. She's like, no, I want to do it.
I'm wearing the gloves.
You do have the gloves in the family.
These are your gloves.
It's like wearing the pants. You wear those as well.
Hello and good morning, everyone. It's the last week of school.
Oh, now that's an opening to a vlog because you guys, we're opening today with Fred right above the island watching us eat our breakfast, which is a pretty rad vibe. But also, we have got some matching Christmas sweaters going on today. But Hazy girl, don't feel like you're left out. Junior high is doing the Christmas sweater today, and apparently just Brexton's class is. This is officially the last week of school for 2022. That's incredible, you guys. The last week of school this year. You're off the end of this week for all of Christmas, all the way till New Year's, and starting things off with matching Christmas sweaters. GoPro sent us a box of these matching sweaters a few years back, and they're still the kids' favorite because it's like the cool sweater, but it's also a Christmas sweater. Comfy. So, and incredibly comfortable. And Mom, you've been a busy bee. Last night, you were making some handmade, hand-twisted treats for Hazy's class today.
I was tying little gumballs into saran wrap with a piece of ribbon in between every single gumball. So each kid is going to get 12 gumballs. And there's a cute tag to go on top. I just have to go get it printed. So I did 25 of these.
Each one of these individually. Now the idea is it's what, Mom? Kind of like a countdown chain.
To Christmas.
Countdown to Christmas.
My mom made these for my class when I was a kid. It's like something I wanted to do.
I kind of helped.
Hazy did help me.
Glad I saw Crew laying out some gumballs in there. Maybe he was just eating them, I don't know. Great kickoff to the last week of school. We are now the middle-ish of December, right?
Yeah, 12th is the middle.
Oh, yes, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's midway to Christmas. Fred's watching, he's up there. Rye Guy's up there as well. Hopefully he comes down soon. But guess what else is going on this beautiful December day? It snowed all night. So I might be getting out the snowblower again, which I am loving. Loving the snowstorms, loving the snow up here. I'm gonna go get the driveway ready for you guys to take off. Speaking of Fred though, did he ever take our Christmas letters to Santa? I know we put them in that mailbox. But I didn't see Hazy, did he? I think Hazy knows. I think Hazy's already checked. Hazy already knows. Into the North Pole Express. And it's locked down pretty tight. The flag's down. That's the first way you know. The flag's down. That means he put the flag down and took the letters. That's from Fred. He wrote you a letter. What does it say? What does it say?
I gave Santa your letters. Keep being good, Fred.
I can't believe you can read that because I think Fred has very special North Polean handwriting. Maybe they do some of their letters backwards. It looks like the first letters.
It looks like they just do all their letters upside down.
G's are always backwards and some stuff's upside down. But this is Fred's handwriting. I know it for sure. I've seen this for years. That is definitely Fred. Not only did he take the letters, but he left a letter. And you know what I like that he said? Keep being good. He didn't say start being good or you need to be good. Keep being good. So that means you guys are on the right track. You guys are doing good. Feeling the Christmas vibes with the snow outside, Christmas sweaters, last week of school. Countdown is on.
Going down.
Before I get shoveling, I had to show you this. This is incredible. I don't know what animal. It has to be deer. It's always deer. Those are some big hoof prints though. Have been all over the yard this morning. Look at how many there are. It's up and over the top there. It's down across the front. It goes all around over here. Look at how many there are right here. Look at the tracks back and forth. I'm just wandering. That had to be more than one. Maybe it was just one and he was lost, but then it comes up and through there and out that way. Gosh, you guys, I just love it out here. I love it. And I love getting the snowblower out. I really do.
Kids are ready. They had me do their hair just in case school doesn't allow Santa hats today. Rexy, where's yours?
It's in my backpack.
So you've got it with you just in case you can pull out a little Santa magic today. I like it. I like it a lot. We have a third GoPro sweater in the house. What? Matching brothers today. Sorry, Hazy. These boys look super awesome. Brandon already explained that a couple of years ago. GoPro sent us these really awesome sweaters. They have cameras on them, little snowflakes. They're way cool. Kids are all ready. Dad is outside, snow blowing, shoveling, all the things. Let's get to school.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Wow, he is quick. He is so quick. Taking the truck today, just warming it up. Brandon is doing this. Wait, these are animal prints, you guys. It looks like we've had animals all through our yard last night.
Finished. I will say sometimes when I get out here and it's just such a thin layer, I think this isn't really worth getting the snowblower out until I start trying to do it by hand. I just realize how much surface area there is to cover. How long it takes me to do it with the snowblower. I can only imagine that compounded by trying to do it with the shovel by hand by myself. Add on top of that this is the heavy, wet, just drippy, thick stuff. In fact, you can kind of see where the snowblower started to struggle as I got about 3/4 of the way done and I was throwing it this way. It couldn't get it because it was so heavy. It's almost like a lawnmower, but the grass is too long. The snow was pretty heavy snowfall this morning. I've been very impressed with the street cleanup
here because I thought just being out so in the middle of nowhere and so secluded that it would probably get hit last. But what I think it is they start their route as far out as they have to go and they work their way in this way. So by the time we wake up, they've already hit these streets every morning. So very impressed with the actual roads here in the neighborhood, in this area up in the mountains, that they hit them first to get their day started. Kids off to school. They leave a little bit earlier already just because we are a little further away from the school, but on top of that, with this snowy weather, Mom's been taking the Silverback every day to school. We cannot get enough of it, you guys. This is the time of year for it. In December, we are huge fans of the snow. Once we get out of the Christmas season, January, February, let's get that snow melted. Let's get that basketball court working. Let's get that swimming pool open. Speaking of that, we are debating the end of year heated pool swim, whether or not we want to do that, because we can just winterize the pool and have it be completely shut off, all the pumps shut off, all the machinery shut off, and just activate it in the spring when you open the pool, kind of like an opening day, which I'm thrilled about. That can be better, I think, long term for all of the equipment, or you can keep it at a certain temperature so that you're able to crank it up to swimming heat. But as we've been outside, we just keep thinking it would be fun to jump in, but man, as soon as you step out, you are freezing cold. Was it fun in theory, but not maybe fun in practice? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we wait? Debating that. But right now, we are loving the snow, loving the gorgeous views out this window, just massive snow-covered mountains. It feels so much like the holidays because of this. Maybe the most it's felt in a few years. With Fred having taken the letters up to Santa, we're decorated for Christmas. We've got snow outside. I think we're pretty much ready for Christmas, you guys, and it's just 2 weeks away as the kids enter their last week of school for this entire school year. That's nuts! By way of update, the sun has come out, continues to be stunningly gorgeous outside. We have got some things going on here at the house that are making us look a little more intelligent, getting a little smarter around here. Don't jump the gun, we do not have internet yet, but we have found the man, the guy, the individual who can make it happen. Kind of a longer form story, spare you the amazing details. Turns out we've got a neighbor just down the street who's got an in with the cable and internet company in the area, who's instrumental in getting internet to this area to begin with. So he has the contact to make it happen, and he's headed here right now. So I don't know if that means we're going to get it today necessarily, but we finally, after 3 weeks of living here, 2 weeks working on it before we moved in, 4 different people coming to the house, and countless hours on the phone with customer service, we have, I believe, the person who can make it happen coming to the house. Again, he may not show up with the equipment necessary to get things fixed, but he's going to look at it, figure out what needs to be done, and then make it happen. So guys, we are that much closer to this home, getting a little less dumb, a little more smart, but also today, you guys, in fact, I gotta make sure this isn't gonna give away the big fun surprise. We had our Lutron team, the electrical team that did all of the lights in the house. We have these really cool lights that you can control from your phone. You can segment it out into any section you want of the house. There's a really cool function where you just hit like I got home. The entire house turns on. You can do like a little good night setting where when you go to bed, everything dims down. Anyway, we haven't been able to use that, one, because we don't have internet, but two, if you recall the reveal video, there was orange squares all around the house. Those are placeholders for what would eventually be the actual panels. Well, today they came in and have installed those panels. You'll notice no more orange square over there. Every time I had this shot over my shoulder, it drove me nuts that there's an orange square right there. But this is what is now installed. These beautiful buttons will now control all of the lights in the home. So if I want to turn on the lights on the deck, I just hit deck, kitchen. These will lower the shades, the dining room area. So each room has specific custom buttons and controls that we picked out a while ago. We walked through, went to every outlet and said, okay, what do you want this to control? What location on the panel do you want it to be? I feel like if I'm looking at the upper left of the panel, that should probably be the kitchen. And then to the right is the dining. So guess what? Right here, you got kitchen, dining, mudroom. How always turn off the mudroom lights? Mudroom lights only. I kind of love how everything just slowly dims. It's not hard off. It's a slow dimming. I don't know what mood means. I don't think we've set, oh, what? Turn that on. Guess we're in the mood to put our shoes on. Some of them, I don't know what they mean. Here's the best part. Eventually, when we get this thing set up and we have internet, that will control everything, but also we can program it to be whatever we want. Guy who came and put him in went down into the mechanical room, sat down in front of the Lutron panel, jacked in his laptop, pulled it open, and programmed every single circuit for the home to do what he thinks is kind of like base functionality. The beauty of it is we can go beyond that with our own programming once we have internet installed. It's all controlled by Wi-Fi. So I can turn out the ones out by the court, I can turn on the lights in the pool, I can start heating the pool, lower the shades, change the thermostat. All of these things, guys, are such cool functions, such rad, high-tech stuff we really get into, but we haven't even had a chance to experience yet. So we're getting one step closer to that today. We had those panels put in. We're still a couple short, so you'll notice there's an orange one right there. Try not to ever show it. As they come in, like I said, they are custom, so they had to actually print those words on them based on what we called it. In fact, I'll go show you some in the basement real quick. But as they come in, they're getting installed, and then we'll give you an update on what happens with the internet today. We are in the right direction, talking to the right people. I think it's gonna happen. So this one was a pretty rad functionality, which I was gonna wait until we could actually like push it, make it do something, but I'm just gonna spoil it and tell you right now because they said we have the option to do like a party button or party mode, and that can do anything you want. You can program it to do anything. What I thought is that we put in, instead of party mode, a TIHWB or this is how we Bingham button, so we wanna show people how we Bingham here at the house. By the way, snow just keeps falling in like giant chunks from the roof. You guys know we had to do the metal roof. If it's a certain grade or less than a certain pitch, you have to do metal so that it can melt and slide off. Anyways, just like falls all day when there's snow and just hits the ground right there, explodes and splashes back onto this. It hits so hard. That is going on all day after a snowstorm every time. So we gotta put out like caution tape. Don't walk out there if it's freshly snowed or you will get drilled in the head with snow. But TIHWB button to show people how we Bingham when they come to the house. And I say, personally, we program that to open the pool cover, turn on the lights, start playing music through the house, activate the waterfall. Anything that screams crazy, loud, fun, epic party, I want that to be what happens when we hit the TIHWB. So we can program these to do anything once we have internet. Little early spoiler for you there, the TIHWB button or party button, taking us one step closer to making this beautiful dream house our actual home. This is the second time. So earlier today, I was actually snow blowing the driveway. It was about this same level of light, but that's because the sun hadn't come out yet. The sun has gone down now. It's been snowing so much today.
It really has.
Mindy's out here for round 2, but you guys, we were literally fighting over the snowblower. I was like, no, I want to do it. She's like, no, I want to do it.
wearing the gloves.
You do have the gloves in the family.
These are your gloves.
It's like wearing the pants. You wear those as well, and the gloves, so I'm not going to
usually wear these.
fight or argue. We have been finishing off each day with a little movie morsel is what I'm gonna call it, Mindy. We love it. We never have enough time to do the entire show because by the time we get around to cleaning up dinner, getting the kids bathed and ready for bed, we've got usually about 15 to 20 minutes. So we've been eating small bites of Disenchanted, the new Disney Plus. So far we're enjoying it.
Candy.
And we've been eating candy as we do it, because guys, that's what we do. And that's why we have this TIHWB Cinema with candy concession bar. But I do want to give you this quick update. They're bringing the second shelf tomorrow. We're gonna have the other shelf up there. We'll divide out the candies. Let's watch a little bit more Disenchanted. Got about 15, 20 minutes we can watch.
Can I just say something that's funny? We have these super nice.
I'm gonna come down here so you can see what we're
They
talking.
actually cost a fair bit of money.
This is a small fortune in movie theater chairs right here. Very nice.
Like literally we had to have
Luxury
like
power recliners. We had
several discussions on if we should get them or not.
We
And
sit
we
on
use
these.
these. They're from Costco. For like $150.
an entire family, you guys. Nobody. When we have friends, other people over, we always go there.
But it's
Ryder's
like
friends
the
all sit
perfect
there.
height. What we do, we fold these blankets.
This is not a joke. Every
They're
night.
just thin enough, so you fold them, and then you stick them right here,
On
and
the
it's
ledge.
like the perfect pillow.
Head is propped up on this, like Brexton is. Honestly, the perfect viewing experience. It's the perfect seat in the house. It's just far away enough
Honestly, like
that it doesn't feel
Perfection.
close, and we can all
So-
snuggle together. I put my arms
if
around.
anyone else wants to come use the seats, they're available.
They're available.
Pretty much amazing.
It's the way to do it, you guys.
Let's
It's the way to
watch
do
this.
it. Movie time. Oh my gosh, I love this theater.
You guys, Christmas tree, the whole
It's been
ambiance.
snowing the entire day too. The
Yeah.
entire day.
I went out there, did the shovel and the snow blowing. Holy cow, it's already covered up again.
Magical. I'm
really
excited to
is.
do it again in the morning. I'm actually literally excited. We're loving life, having a great time here. Hope you're
been
enjoying
awesome.
hanging out with us for the holidays. We have some very fun and exciting things coming up this week as it is the last week of school for the
School.
kids. We have some stuff we gotta knock out, you guys. We gotta do some sibling gift buying. If you want us to do the good gift, bad gift again this year, hit the like button. It's always
let us know.
a fan favorite. I think the kids really enjoy it too because it's fun to pick out some silly stuff, but also some good stuff.
Yeah.
We also have some other fun traditions coming up, so make sure you stick around, come back, hang out with us.
We love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Oh, and before we go, sorry, I messed up our good night. I told people that we'd give you an update on the internet. We don't have it still. Good night, everybody. We love you.
See you later. Bye.